G'day everyone and welcome back to Sword Coast Legends.
Right away.
Yes, we had a minor fail there
Yes?
before. The
What
game
do we have here?
was broken, basically. After the save, I couldn't complete half of the quests down here because most of the people I needed to talk to were just literally missing.
Of course.
But I tried one of the restore options, which brought us back to
That did it.
our exit from the cave before we did the other save. And that reminds me, I should probably save just to be safe. And it looks like everyone's back, so we're going to give this another try. See, there's Jarhild. There's Alima, which we don't need to talk to. There's Jessup. There's Rorik. There's Tolan, who we do need to talk to. There's Yana, who we don't. And there's Gwen, who we couldn't see them before. So, like, literally before, I couldn't see Jarhild. I couldn't see Alima. I couldn't see Jessup. I couldn't see Rorik. I could see Tolan. I could see Yana, but not Gwen. I couldn't see Wilfred. I could see Martimal. I couldn't see Burbanks. And I could see these guys here and that one there and this one here, William, but no one else. So this has got the 3 or 4 people I need to talk to finish off these quests. So let's get those out of the way. Let's talk to Burbank first. Any word on the lost goods? We found this crate of goods in the cave. Excellent. Now if you'll kindly hand them over, I'd be most grateful. Here you go. Wonderful. Take this for your troubles. Let me know if you need any supplies and come find me when you get to Luskan. I'm sure there's more we can do for one another. Be well, my friend. So we can actually trade with her now. Maybe not. Yes, let's take a look. And she basically sells poisons. That's it. And a couple of odd little weapons. Which change over time. I'm going to sell most of my stuff to the other guy though. Let's talk to Wilfred. No sign of your brother or my antique. I'm beginning to worry. We found him. He wouldn't come back, but he let us return with this. My antique, thank God. You should have made Richard come back, but at least you got what was important. I'll get my cart ready. No other reason to delay. Let's loot all of this. Oh, so 125 for that quest. That's nice. Not going to talk to Martimal because I want to talk to
As you wish.
Tolan first. You found Martimal. We're just about ready to go. Actually, he's the one who sold us out to the mercenaries. That would explain how, but I can't believe he'd do that. The bastards, I'll make amends for what he's done. Let the authorities in Luskan deal with him. Of course, that's just to satisfy, I guess. Still, I'll be watching him. Yes, we all will. I should get back to preparing the caravan. We'll talk later. Right. There is... there's a chest over here. I think there's some bags somewhere else. There's some sacks there as well. So let's just loot everything. It's not, you know... One of these days I'm going to play one of these games and I'm not actually going to loot everything. Why are you running in circles like that? You can't decide how to get somewhere.
I can do that.
And you've got that. I don't have to talk to either of you. I'll talk to you just because it's fun to antagonize you about the fact that you're an idiot. I don't have anything more for you. Let's sell up everything we can here. Not that it matters. Thanks to you, we can finally pack up and return to the road. Of course, my stock is always available to the heroes of the caravan. Will you be setting up a store in Luskan? I sure will. Of course, you would get preferential pricing, my friend. You and the other heroes of the caravan. Let's see what you've got. So, I don't get any money for these, but I don't want them in my thing either. That cloth hat doesn't do anything. Nope. So we're not going to use it. Vial of seawater. Okay. Loth statue. Queen of spiders. species, like wrap. The dagger that looks like it should be worth more than a gold. Medium wraps. Magnifying glass, that should be worth more than a gold. You know how much effort it would take to grind glass? I suppose with you could probably form it with magic, but even then that would make it highly valuable. So we're just going through selling all of this. Longsword, shield, cord, bone dice, 3 flasks of acid, a rapier, girdle, light shoes, belt, 2 flasks of oil, a great axe, misty stared drills. These pickled eel-like fish are seasoned with herbs. Fine. Studded leather chest, alchemist's fire, heavy gauntlets, band. Don't need that, that. Don't need that. Pen, potion of shadows, amulet, thunderstone, bludgeon, short sword, tempest staff, and the red tiger armor. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. 3 grand. And I don't think there's anything here that we want. Nope.
Right
So,
away.
let's quick save. And let's talk to Jarhild and finish this off.
Finally, you return. Took you long enough. Where's Bellamy? Did that blasted halfling get himself trapped behind bars again?
Jarhild, Bellamy's dead.
I mean, of course he is. Blasted halfling. I told him that Lightfinger's temper of his would get him into trouble. He and that sister of his would both fly off the handle at the first chance.
I am so sorry for your loss, my friend. But we really must get going. We have a camp set up just outside the gates of Luskan. We can rest there, plan our next move, and say final farewells to your friend.
I would like that. It's more than I'm used to getting when losing a friend in battle.
And when you are ready, we have a friend in Luskan. The man who forewarned us about the attacks. He will want to meet the survivors of the ambush.
What about the caravan?
We've cleared out the mercenaries for now, and they weren't targeting your caravan anyway.
Make your way to our camp. We'll make sure the caravan gets to Luskan safely.
We'll finish the job on our own.
My friend, you have had a terrible day. Let us lift your burden and concentrate on mourning, so you'll be ready when the time comes.
When the time comes for what?
What else? Revenge.
Okay, so I am going to replace Hommit with Jarhild. In fact, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put Hommit back in, and then I'm going to replace Lydia with Jarhild, and then Hommit with Lydia, just so that I can have Jarhild up in the higher in the ranks. Just means she'll be a little bit closer to battle at the back of the pack. It just, doesn't work quite as well in combat. Right. So now,
At once.
we can head out here. It's not exit yet. And quick save first. There we go. Okay.
The trip to Luskan is as solemn as it is uneventful, and the caravan reaches the gates of the city without further incident. You've heard much about the thieves, gangs, and swindlers of Luskan, and you steel yourself for lies, bribes, threats, and false smiles, in a city where guards are just thugs who deal their brutality for a wage. The only things you can count on to protect you are your friends and your ability to protect yourself. And if Lerathar's stories are true, there are worse things in Luskan than its criminals, as monsters walk beneath, in the ruins of the ancient city of Ilusk, now known dismissively as Luskan's sewers. Even the company of new friends and allies is cold comfort after the loss of your guildmates. The death of Bellamy Lightfingers weighs heavily on your mind, and while Jarhild doesn't speak of it, you know it weighs on her as well. With the help of your new companions, you make camp outside the city gates and settle down to wait out the night in fitful sleep. In the morning, you and your companions will walk among the infamous streets of the City of Sails. But your mind is filled with demons, and the night refuses to pass quietly into day.
Oh, that's right, we have one more. Well, not one more, but another dream sequence. Make your way to Luskan, the battered caravan rolling wearily behind you. As you reach the town gates, you settle down to rest and fall into the arms of nightmares. Perfect timing.
So you were watching.
As you wish.
Can you help me? It seems to have lost my way.
Gil, can you tell us where we are?
I was somewhere else, but now I'm gone. For a lie, for a dream, for a demon. I think I've fulfilled my purpose now. This gate is shut. There is only one way left.
Home. Home. I can't go home.
Why can't you go home?
They say demons come out of my dreams. I died for a lie, for no purpose. It just wasn't fair. Your mind, your heart, your guilt, your destiny. At the world's end, I can never go home.
Where is my character in all that? Standing way back there for some reason.
I can do that. Right away.
Stand for judgment, children of the Abyss. Here is laid bare the truth. You serve the Mad One, devourer of hope, dread general of the gibbering hordes.
No, it's a lie. We do not serve demons.
Then why do the spawn of the Abyss not attack? Why do they defer to you as you pass? Why does the world burn while you sleep? The world perishes in fire or in shadow, and there you stand, at the heart of it. My order was right to keep watch of you, right to see you die. You are blind to it. I pity you if such a creature as you were worthy of it.
At once. As you wish. I can do that.
Master.
I am not your master.
You serve the Master. The Mad One calls to you. Come. He calls. We answer.
Right away. Of course. At once. As you wish.
Was it her glory that you ended the world? Or some sense of duty?
I never ended the world.
No, you didn't. Not yet. But the world is ending, and blood is on your hands.
Right away. Of course.
You have come here to see the birth of a new god. It was, after all, your sacrifice that made it possible.
I died for no reason. In rage and ceaseless pain, as will the world. It will come to pass.
You died trying to save our friends. You died a hero.
He died because it was supposed to happen. He was a piece on a board in a game played by gods and demons. You will see, my friend. We are siblings in purpose, if not in blood. He calls to you as he once called to me.
And that was fun. You found a fitting place to rest and rejuvenate, where you can speak with your companions and reflect on the days past. Here as nowhere else you feel safe, as if danger cannot touch you among your friends.
Morning to you. Clearly you had another rough night, the way you were tossing and carrying on like your head was on fire.
Aye, it was rough. Got a bit of a headache this morning, I do.
I worry that these nightmares could be prophetic, as if someone's trying to communicate with you. Perhaps it is best to suffer through them until we know who and why.
Why would anyone use nightmares to talk to us?
A lot of beings communicate through dreams. Gods, spirits, wizards, even demons.
Wait. Demons? Like the spawn of the abyss, demons? That's not good.
There are a myriad of beings that could be trying to contact you. I didn't mean to imply.
What she's trying to say, I imagine, is not to worry. I'm sure our friend in Luskan knows all kinds of crap about dreams and whatnot. You'll be fine.
His name is Soranil Noonshadow. He's a wizard, and a bit of an information broker. He asked us to find survivors of the attacks on your guild and bring them to him. He can help you.
You trust this Soranil?
Aye, he hasn't steered us wrong yet.
To be honest, true trust is a luxury at the moment. I need certain information, and he's the only one who can offer it.
What sort of information is that?
It pertains to my own personal quest. I'm sure there'll be time to explain it, if our paths remain crossed for the near future.
How would your contact know about the attacks?
He's a diviner. He likely foresaw it with his foreseeing equipment. I've seen him do it before. He gets all smug about it when it works.
He also trades in information. Perhaps one of his contacts heard plans to attack your guild, and he wants to know why.
He's an elf. I'd go with the magic thing.
Then let's go see your contact.
I'd rather get right to work than spend all morning jawing out here in the open.
Aye, all business. I like that in a woman.
Get in line, you twig.
Let's just get moving.
The gate's not too far from here. Big wall, huge doors, can't miss it.
We might be wanting to check in with Harlan. Make sure we're square on the caravan job. I'm not holding out hope for a glowing review.
Keep heart, my new friends. I have a feeling that the help you need is just through those gates.
Okay, I don't think there'll be anything in this guild chest, but let's just check. We can put stuff of ours that we're not using, so I'm not using that anymore. Or that, or that, or that, and we can't sell them, so we might as well put them in there. We're going to keep that sword hilt because that does have a use before too long. Venture forth, and we are going to Luskan. City gates. Travel to. I've got to select all my characters again. Laritha and Lydia. Accept. The gates of Luskan, once open to admit trade from other lands, now stand shut. Only those with the proper permits are able to enter the city. Outside the gates, a small tent community of refugees, travellers and merchants now await entry into the city. Luskan's walls offer them little protection from the harsh northern weather, or their growing hunger. It's strange because I'm rereading, which novel would this one be? Streams of Silver, I guess. R.A. Silvertors, I think is his name, the author of the Dritz de Werden novels, and this is the second novel that was originally written. I'm rereading that at the moment, and the adventurers Bruno Battlehammer, Dritz de Werden, Wulfgar the Barbarian, and Regis the Halfling have just come to Luskan, and it's a very different Luskan from what we're used to from Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2. It's not ruled by pirate captains. The Host Tower is still there, but some of the other things that, if you've played Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2, you're used to aren't there. It's actually a little strange to see it like that.
At once.
You sort of have to assume that that's something that happened a little bit later.
I can do that.
Oh, look, a chest for Laritha to open.
Nope, nothing in here. Why?
What is it you require?
So this is a fairly big and confusing area to get lost in, but there are a few little mini quest type things, or people we need to talk to. But the first thing to do, I guess, is to come over here and talk to the guys from the caravan. Make sure we've got things squared away with Tolan first. Morning, you've probably seen by now the gates to Luskan are closed, but at least we've made it here thanks in no small part to you. Why the gates closed? Not sure, to be honest. I took one look at the gate guards and decided I'd just wait my turn. What's wrong with the guards? From the looks of it, thugs, not proper city guards at any rate. We'll keep that in mind. We've had an uneventful journey up until the last bit of unpleasantness. I'd say your guild was a pleasure to work with. It's good to hear. We did lose a lot of cargo and a couple of days travel time, and as you know, some good folks as well. As much as I hate to do it, your contract allows us to take compensation for those losses from your payment. We accept whatever amount the contract stipulates. Appreciate your integrity. Here's your coin. Thank you again for your assistance. So that just gets that out of the way. There's no one else here that we really need to talk to. I don't think these guys really have much in the way of conversation. Looks like we're stuck out here for a while. I wonder if there's any useful mushrooms going around here. Good luck. William, I don't think has anything to say. Hope we get moving soon. This journey's been hard enough already. Nearly time to go. If you need anything for the trip to Luskan, buy it now. Let's see what you've got. He doesn't really have anything new, I don't think. No, nothing worth buying. Although we did have a couple of things to sell that we've already found. That short spear. There we go. I said close, thank you. Quick save. Right, so we've talked to them. I'm going to be keeping an eye out for lots of little trinkets and things and stuff.
I can do that.
I
Right
said,
away.
it is so easy to get lost in here. Where am I facing? Yeah.
Of course.
So that's back where we came out of. I just
At
want to come
once.
along this way now. Just sort of sweep the perimeter. And then
As you wish.
look in close. What did we just find? Was that a... No? What did we just find? Nothing. It just paused us for no real reason. I don't see anything highlit.
I can do that.
And there's no enemies around. Okay, so there's a fresh corpse here.
Fantastic.
Snowman, and then there's also... Ooh, +1 saber. That is actually a scimitar, I think. Yes, it is. So, what did we have there? Scimitar plus... so we are going to chuck that in that hand. Very nice. Very nice. Let's go back to our bow for now. Was that all of the stuff there?
Right
Yes,
away.
it was.
Of course.
And
At once.
come around here.
As you wish. I can do that.
Okay, so we're finally at the walls.
Right away.
Strangely enough, in this
Of course.
Dritz de Werden novel, Streams of Silver, they actually, well, from the inside anyway, they climb the walls to leave Luskan unnoticed.
At once.
So I'm sort of wondering
As
why
you
we
wish.
can't climb the walls to enter Luskan unnoticed.
I can do that.
Because really it doesn't look that hard to get in.
Right away.
I don't really expect there to be anything secret around these walls, but I'm just doing a quick loop. At least I might just do it around the first half. I think the gates are just like here. I'm going to come back and we'll look through all of that and then we'll go, this area is a little bit different. So here's the gates up here. Oh, that poor woman. So let's just do this little interaction here.
And who do we have here?
We found this one trying to sneak into the city with a forged pass. Bosun Taddock.
I am appalled. A forgery? What has this town come to?
That's what I was telling you. It ain't like it used to be.
Please, I just need to get in to see an apothecary. My son is so sick. I just didn't have time to wait.
Well, we all know the punishment for forgery in this town, don't we?
A stern warning.
If only. Make an example of her. I want no doubts in anyone's minds that no one gets through here without a pass.
With pleasure, sir.
No, please!
I'm
Stop.
sorry. What? I thought I heard you command me to stop.
You seem reasonable. Perhaps we can come to an arrangement, because my charisma and strength is not good enough to do either of those.
Arrangement? Well, now. It may be that we've misjudged the situation after all.
50 gold says she had a pass yesterday, but she just misplaced it.
Oh, I remember now. Silly me. I should have realized it straight off. Welcome to the City of Sails, milady. You're a right hero, you are. I'll name my first pint after you.
I don't have the words to thank you enough for your kindness.
You could turn around and face me when you talk to me. It's not like I'm a drow elf or anything. But don't mention it.
The gods smile on you, my friends.
Awfully generous of you.
You've got that sort of coin just lying around. Remind me to tell you about this business idea I had.
Well, we have to find some way into this city, and I certainly don't have a pass.
Aye, there's always another way.
So, it's not really worthwhile talking to any more of those people. From what I have gathered, none of them are particularly special or memorable in any way. So we're going to head along this little road thingy here. Oh, I thought there was a wine merchant around this cart. Ah, it might be this one. No?
As you wish.
Oh, hang on, there is... I knew there was something here. Let's just check that there was nothing to find on this other card as well. No, guess not. Okay.
Right away.
Just trying to remember where this road goes. It doesn't go to the one that we came in via, but anyway. Actually, I think we're going to stop. Oh no, I'll go up to the end here. Yeah, okay. So there's nothing in here. So we really want to be...
As you wish.
Coming back over this way. And looking at everything before we go the other way.
Right away. Of course.
So this is the back of our caravan. Let's...
At once.
Some people over here. Let's see if they've got anything interesting.
As you wish.
And there's no one to talk to. Okay, so that's the entrance there. That's good. Let's go over here. That peasant doesn't have anything interesting to say. That's still the back of our caravans. Let's see about this Finch guy. He's got a blue name, so there might be something interesting we can talk to him about. Greetings, name is Finch. Something I can help you with. What sort of things do you sell? I sell trinkets mostly. I import crafts from Corma, Daggerford and surrounding areas into Neverwinter. Or at least I did until I got run out of business. My hope is to move my shop into Luskan and add Scrimshaw from 10 towns to my wares. I think I can make a good bit of copper bringing those items to travellers from the south. But you don't actually have anything that we can buy from you, so...
I can do that.
That was a bit pointless. Celia, a specialty vendor. What do you have? I'd like to see what you have for sale. Yeah, really nothing, but we're going to sell that, and that, and that. And those.
Right away.
And there was this chest here.
What?
Get Larathar to open that.
At your service.
There we go.
Soothing helmet. 10% damage resistance. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm all that happy with how you end up with a lot of things here that give you percentage of resistance or vulnerability. It's like, why can't you just give me complete resistance or vulnerability to something? Why does it have to be,
as you wish,
you know, 10%? Emergency mute, as they say. Okay, so I think we've looked at most of this. Well, maybe not.
I can do that.
Okay, that's the walls. Was
right
there
away.
anything over here?
Of course.
Just, no. Nothing interesting.
At once.
Ooh, here we go. It's a hollow stump.
As you wish.
That may have been what we sort of detected over here before. But it
I can do that.
Partly detected it, but didn't want to tell us about it fully.
Right away.
Okay, so we're back to this camp again. So we've sort of covered most of this area, really. So let's
Of
just
course.
zip through here. Okay, we'll go around this way then. It's not really the way I wanted to go, but it's the way the pathing wants to take me. Okay, so let's come into here because we've got some more of our friends over here now. Ooh, red dragon skull. Dragon was killed by Javen Tarmakos and the Knights of the Gilded Eye. Oh, that's not fun. That means they pretty much run Luskan by the sounds
As
of it.
you wish.
Okay, so I'm probably actually doing this in the right order now because previously I didn't talk to these people and I did their little subquest and then came back. So let's see. Good to see you, friend. This is my sister Frieza. Looks like you missed all last night's excitement. I left the caravan to meet my sister over here. Gwen and I had only just arrived when the howling started. Soon we were surrounded by wolves. They were everywhere. I've never seen them come so close to the city walls before. They would have killed us for sure if it weren't for old Gwen here. And look, she's standing guard over her wolf that she's killed. They might have killed your sister. I was doing fine. Oh please, you're shaking so hard you could barely hold your sword. That's ridiculous. Regardless, the one thing that we agree on is Gwen is our hero. Let her have her trophy. She earned it. She certainly did. I thought there was a subquest, but I guess there isn't. Cool. Okay, what do you have to say to us? Greetings, traveller. Care to hear a song or a tale of great adventure? I am a bard. Despite my ragtag appearance, my clothes and coin were stolen from me on my first night outside these wretched gates. Why do you want to... Who stole your belongings? One of the other travellers, I assume. I slept through the entire robbery. I think I had a little too much wine that night. Why haven't you left? And go where? I'm penniless. I survived by singing for scraps. But I hope once I get into the city my fortune will change. Why do you want to get into Luskan? Originally I'd hoped to make a name for myself in the taverns. Now I just want to earn enough coin to buy some clothes and a loot. Going to need a lot of gold to get back on my feet. We can't get you in the city, but we'll help you buy new gear. Give her 40 gold. Seriously? You've got my most sincere gratitude. How can I ever repay you? Just remember us when you're famous. I will, I promise. Yes, I'm good-hearted. Let's talk to this apprentice. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What's wrong? I'm an apprentice at a local alchemy shop inside Luskan. My master told me to collect samples from the oozes that form in the sewers. The guards don't like people entering the sewers, so I came out here to sneak in. But they locked the sewer entrance now. I can't get back into the city. My master isn't known for her patience. I don't get those samples to her soon. She'll make me drink some of her failed experiments again. Maybe I can help. Could you? You seem like you can handle yourselves. If you gather ooze samples, bring them to my master in Luskan. She'll pay you very well. Her name is Relina. She owns a shop in the market district of Luskan. Just be sure to mention I sent you, please. She'll be more merciful if she knew I was stranded out here, I hope. Wolves, the beast from the forest. They were fearless, kept coming no matter what we did to drive them off. No one helped, no one ever does. If you see any of the beasts, give them a blade to the face for me. Find the lair of the wolves. So there was a little quest to do. Okay. My friend, welcome to Luskan, the outside part of it anyway. What can I do for you? Might you know another way into the city? I might at that. It won't be easy or safe or free. If you want my help, you'll do me a favour. I need to get this gate pass to my friend Finch. He's staying in a tent not too far from here. Why are you still out here if you have a gate pass? You have such questions. A woman need not air her intentions to all who ask. Just know I'm not using this pass because it belongs to my old friend Finch. Now, what do you say? Do me this one little favour. I don't see much choice if you want to get into the city. You don't sound happy, but I promise you it'll be worth your time. Just get this past to my friend Finch, maybe don't mention it's from me. I want to surprise him when we meet up in Luskan. Do this and I'll help you get into the city. I don't know about you, but I'm excited. Okay. So Finch is back this way. And the way I did this last time, I'm trying to remember where Finch is. Is he the guy that we already talked to back here that said he had stuff to sell but didn't? There he is. Yes, it was. Okay. So the way I did this last time, I'm just going to quick save, was to offer to sell the pass to him. Because otherwise he gets too suspicious. Greeting, name's Finch. Something I can help you with. We have a gate pass we're not using. Would you be interested in buying it? Buy a pass? That doesn't seem legal. I can just take this valuable gate pass somewhere else. Make a good point. I'll take it, but I won't pay more than 5 gold in case. Surely I'm taking a chance selling this to you as well. Fine, 5 gold then. Wonderful. Didn't really matter. I didn't need the gold, but I got that quest done. Okay.
I can do that. Right away, of course.
Shouldn't have failed that wisdom check. I mean,
as you wish.
You know, I have 16 wisdom. That should have been more than enough. But anyway, I'm not going to reload just so that I can get that to work. I understand you live with the pass to Finch. You keep your word. I like that. As promised, your way to Luskan's Key opens a gate west of the gates. Opens a grate west of the gates that leads to the sewers beneath the city. Be careful though, all types of dangerous creatures live down there, but there are opportunities beneath Luskan's as well, if you catch my drift. Another job, what is it this time? Some things on my cart have more sensitive deadlines. I'd love it if you could make a few deliveries to some clients I have down in the sewers. We'll take care of it. Here you go, I'll see you inside the city when you're done. It may be a while, but then again, I have a few other tricks down my blouse. Don't you mean up your sleeve? Yes, I'm sure that's what I meant. See you in Luskan. Okay.
I can do that.
So, let's...
Right away.
Search the rest of this area that we haven't been to yet.
Oh, look at that. My pals and I used to play on that tower when we were kids.
Did anyone ever get hurt?
Aye, but only when I jumped off top of it. What can I do for you? I got this. What's this?
By your leave.
Okay, let's just come back over here.
As you wish.
Just come down here a little bit. Ah, that's right, because there's these guys I want to talk to. Isn't there? Ah, here's the wine merchant. He wasn't there before. Oh, wait, the wagon I was looking at was that one over there, not this one over here. Okay. He doesn't have anything I want anyway, but I'm just going to talk to him. Let's see your selection. Now let's talk to these guys. I can take on anyone in the slums. I don't think that's the question, Rael, is it? Do we have to start hit there? Hail, traveller, can we help you? Sounds like you two need help. Overheard just enough, eh? Well, you're not wrong. Shaylin and I, we've been trying to find a place to live in Luskan, but it's a bit trying. Luskan. Luskan, city of pirates, of adventure. That's why Rael wants to be in Luskan. She's always been telling me that her dream is to join the ship Tarl. Of course, I, Captain Thrower Tarl, a woman leading a gang full of pirates. How can you not be excited about that? So your plan is to join Ship Tarl and live in Luskan. That's right, but first we need a place to stay that's safe for us. Unfortunately, it turns out safe homes are few and far between in a city run by pirates. The only affordable place is in the dangerous slums. Travellers, if you have any suggestions, we'd be keen to hear them. You look like you know Luskan better than we do. How do you think we know Luskan at all? Well, Lydia and Larathar do. What if I can find a vacant loft in Luskan for you two? Someone would have to have killed to have left a decent, cheap loft behind, which in Luskan probably isn't that uncommon. True, but travellers, if you could find anything like that, please let us know. Good luck, you two. I'll, tell me more about yourselves. I think that's enough about myself. I know about Shailene, I'm a scribe, not sure what use that is in a city of pirates. There's a decent private library in Luskan, probably you could find work there. Oh, that does sound interesting. If that fails, she's always a good hand for forgeries. Yes, but I prefer to keep that quiet, not a lot of business for that when no one trusts signatures anymore. Present the landlord's notice. Would this suffice? Takes the note and reads it over. As she finishes, she looks up with a smile. May I ask, where'd you find this? On a corpse. In that case, I think this might work. What is it? It just looks like a letter about someone's late rent. Look closer. We have an address and the landlord's signature. I can forge a deed. Shailene and Rael embrace each other. They both look at you with the biggest of smiles. Congratulations, you two. Return the grateful treasure. Look for us in Luskan if you ever need any help. I don't leave my debts unpaid. Oh, wasn't that nice of us? And 600 XP. Well, hey, we are getting close to another level there, aren't we? That will be good. Okay. Oops. We'll still be searching.
Of course. At once. As you wish.
Need some?
How may I serve?
And that is another scimitar for me, which has a higher crit rating. So, we are going to put that in that hand. Very good. Okay.
I can do that. Right away. Of course.
Watch your step. The ground is not stable.
Looks like some poor merchant was parked here when this sinkhole swallowed him.
Perhaps he's trapped below.
I agree. We should scout the area and find a way to help.
At once. As you wish.
We'll come back to that.
I can do that. Right away.
Just wanting to make sure
Of
we
course.
cover all of this area.
At once. As you wish.
Okay.
I can do that.
So let's come around here. Just because we can.
Right
Ooh,
away.
look, what do we have here? Oh, a wolf. And let's just switch to scimitar for this guy, I think. And I need to summon my wolf. Switch back to bow.
This will help.
Okie dokie. Let's head in to the wolf den.
Yes, there's definitely something wrong here.
Aye, no bar.
No
Of course.
bar. You're just an alcoholic, mate.
At once.
What was that?
By the light of the moon!
The light of the moon, really?
As you wish. I can do that. Right away. Of course. At once.
Sehanin frowns upon you! That hurt!
No, it's not what I wanted. I wanted that.
Be strong.
As you wish.
Does anyone need healing?
I can do that. Right away.
Just double check, make
Of
sure
course.
there's nothing interesting in here, apart from the broken cart, of course.
At once.
Oh, yeah,
Here's
okay.
the merchant's cart.
Oh, and I think I see a bit of the merchant on the wall, right there. Oh, here's more. Is that a toe?
Poor fool was selling potions, he was. I bet the wolves got a taste of something in that cart, and it drove the things mad.
I've always heard that you should add in a little sugar to any potion. Helps avoid that nasty aftertaste.
I'm no expert, but if there was a rage potion in there, that could set the wolves off.
I'll wager they just gone mad because that merchant's cart fell on them.
Let's be getting back to it. We got work needs doing.
And I got a level. Woohoo. Shattered blade. So let's do my level. I get some more points, which is good. So let's apply that. And 3 more abilities. So let's get the last of the hide in plain sight. And what do we got over here? We've got all of the hunter's mark now, don't we? We can get the last of the debilitating shot. I'm not sure if there's anything else we can get that only takes one. I don't like these, so I'm not going to bother with them just yet. I need 2 points for that one. Splinter armor, I've never lucked out with that. I need 2 points. Hail of Thorns, I never liked that one. I've tried it previously. Entangle, Barkskin, or Goodberry is 1 point. But you know what I'm going to do? It might seem like a little bit of a waste, but I'm going to learn Search too, just to make my searching a little bit better. And there we go. Because I still haven't finished searching over here. Oh, and by the way, we got that, we got a sword blade before. That, along with the hilt, the shattered blade, along with the broken sword hilt, I think will allow us to have another scimitar made in
I can do that.
Luskan when we go to the blacksmith.
Right away.
So let's head back out.
Of course. At once. As you wish. I can do that. Right away. Of course.
Yeah, we haven't been down this way.
Could this be a trap?
Well, looks like it. Yes. Larathar, how about you handle that for us?
Nailed it. There we go.
And another strange hilt. And a +1 axe. None of us are using axes, though.
I can do that.
So there's this strange guy over here, who I think is a goblin. In fact, I know he is. Let's just quick save. Leave me alone, bother someone else. Sorry to disturb you. I'm going to leave him alone, he's pointless really.
Of course.
I don't know, maybe there is some point to it, but
at once.
I've never seen it. Where are we going here? This leads back to another chest. We actually want to head down that way. But let's open this up.
There we go.
Actually,
I can do
we
that.
might as well just quickly come back
Right away.
here
Of course.
and
At once.
talk to this one, I think. Thank you for killing those foul beasts. I don't think we get any reward that we would have got it, didn't we? Yes, I think we did. Sticky samples, special delivery. Okay. Ah, that's
As
right.
you wish.
There is that
What
axe
is it you require?
there. Ooh. What's in the shrub?
Fantastic.
Some alcohol.
I can do that.
And another axe.
Right away. Of course. At once. As you wish.
Okay.
I can do that.
So this is where we
Right
need to
away.
go.
What a beautiful little spot.
You could almost forget we were outside Luskan.
Oh, and the fact that it's an open sewer running there. So we're not going to go into the sewers yet, because we've got the key now, so we could go in. But yes, this is a beautiful spot overlooking the water there. Exquisite wares and fineries, beautiful treasures of the deep. Are you standing in sewage? Aren't we all? Let's see what you have for sale. Broken wagon wheel, a rusty nail, and an apple core. 262 gold he will charge you for an apple core. But he'll buy some of this junk off us, so let's get rid of it. I don't know how he can afford to buy this stuff off us. Maybe he has sold a few apple cores today. I don't want rage potions. I don't want potions of evil splendor. I don't want this axe, and I don't want timber. There we go. And we're not going to head into that noxious chasm.
Of course.
There is a quest in there that we can do later.
At once.
For now, I think we are going to just come here and we're going to save and call that a stream. I'll come back later and do some more, but for now, that's a good enough way in. We managed to fix our little problem, and so thanks everyone, and I will see you next time.